Hello and welcome to Spirit Dragon Tarot. Today's reading is for Capricorn for the full moon in Scorpio that's happening tomorrow. Today is the 22nd. And the full moon in Scorpio will be in your house, your third house of communication or siblings or extended family. Okay. Also, yesterday was yesterday was Venus conjunct Chiron, which is about your feelings, about your vulnerabilities, and there were some other aspects that are happening the rest of this month. There's an astrology outlook that is in the link below in the description box. Please take a look at that to help you with some other energies that might be affecting you this week. Okay, this is the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn for the full moon in Scorpio, please? Messages for Capricorn. What you don't see coming? Trust. Are you having trust issues with someone or something? The full moon in Scorpio is about illuminating things, whether you want to see them or not, that you possibly might need to release because they no longer serve you. Is there someone that you're not trusting? You're just having a hard time trusting them, and that takes a lot of energy, right? So maybe that needs to be released. I don't know who needed to hear that, but somebody did. Okay, trust, transformation, right? The full moon in Scorpio is about transformation. Perhaps you need to trust this transformation, right? Whatever it is that you're releasing because it's no longer serving you. Trust in that. Trust in how you're feeling about your deep wounds, right? That Venus conjunct Chiron. Trust those things. You know what's best for you, right, Capricorn? You really do. And healer. I'm getting that perhaps you need some healing, right? Although you're a very hard worker and you're very smart, Capricorn, I'm not feeling that this card is saying that you're becoming a healer. Some of you may be healers, some of you may be becoming healers, but I'm feeling that there's maybe some healing that needs to go on. We will clarify those cards to get a little more information. We're going to get some guidance from Spirit using this Wise Spell Tarot deck. Hopefully that'll give us some more information on trust, transformation, and healer. If not, then I will ask Spirit for some more clarity. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know about this full moon in Scorpio, please? What you don't see coming, the Magician. You have the tools, right? The Magician is the manifester. This is the number one card, right? Beginnings, pioneering, individuality. You have the tools for this transformation, for this releasing of this information releasing of this energy that no longer serves you. Trust, right? Trust that you have the tools. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about passion. It's about action. It's about new beginnings. So trust that you have the tools to release this energy so that you can have a new beginning, all right? Heal those things so you can transform. The Three of Cups. There's something going on, right? There's a situation. It involves more than one thing, more than one person. This card right now is telling me that there's more than two options, right? There's always a third option. There's probably a fourth and a fifth option too. But don't get stuck on, well, if I stop eating chocolate, then I'm not going to be happy. Well, I don't know. There's some other alternative, right? There's dark chocolate, or maybe you just cut down on chocolate, right? There's more than one option. There's more than just the this or the that, right? There's choices. And you have the Eight of Swords. So this is a self imposed restriction. She's bound, right? It's not a chain. If you look closely, it's not a chain, right? It's like a bandage of sorts. It could be a rope, but it doesn't really look like a rope, right? And I don't see any locks. It's pretty loose, right? Her feet aren't bound, and she's blindfolded, but her feet aren't bound. She can walk away. She can walk out of those swords. Those swords aren't completely encompassing her. Um, you see Eight of Swords right there, so she can walk backwards too if she wants to, right? But we don't always want to walk backwards, but you can take that blindfold off and see, right? Trust your intuition. Don't block yourself. We're going to get some clarification on this Eight of Swords right now. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know about this Eight of Swords? I'm thinking it has to do with the trust card, but let's see what Spirit has for us. Eight of Swords, please. Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So you've looked over things, right? The Seven of Pentacles is about taking not taking accountability. It's taking it's looking at what you've accomplished, right? And saying, do I need to do more? Do I need to do less? Right? And then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to jump into this. Don't stress yourself out, right? If you need to do more, if you need to work harder, then to maybe you need to work harder to unrestrict yourself from what you don't want to see, right? Then, and I'm getting what you don't want to feel either. Her hands are behind her back, right? Then take your time, okay? Perhaps it's attached to this healer card, right? You can heal yourself, right? You know what's best for you. So trust yourself, okay? Let's get some clarification on this trust card, please. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know about this trust card? Something in my eye. The Knight of Swords, the Fool, and Judgment. Okay. So the Knight of Swords is fast moving, but he's charging, right? And the Fool is about a new journey, and then the Judgment card is about a crossroads. So this transformation that's happening with this full moon in Scorpio is about a new beginning. So perhaps taking off that blindfold and, um, I don't know if dealing is the right word. The seeing those energies, right, that you're doubting or that you're self-imposing these restrictions upon, that doing those things, right, with the magician, you have the tools, trust, heal yourself. It's a new journey, right? This new beginning, this transformation. Let's clarify the healer card. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know about this healer card? Six of Cups, the Lovers, and the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups and the Six of Cups. The Five of Cups is about regret, right? He's concentrating on the broken cup. But in this deck, he's in the look, his body is facing in the direction of that road, right? Or that stream that's going under the bridge, right? So there's obviously a way to get over the stream is to go over the bridge and then go to that city in the distance, right? And then the Five of Cups is about um, like nostalgia, right? And remember, this is in your um, third house of siblings or extended family. Okay, so um, maybe what you need to release is someone, right? And it's also about communication. So the Lover's card is a choice, right? You have Archangel Michael here that is here for protection. You can make a choice about not looking at the spilled cups and concentrating on what you already have and what's in front of you. Okay. And then you have children in this. Is this an inner child wound? Remember, yesterday we had Venus. Um, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but um, Venus conjuncted Chiron, and Venus is about your feelings and your feelings of your vulnerabilities. You know, Chiron is your wounded healer. It's your deep wounds, right? So perhaps that's what you need to concentrate on right now is healing some of these wounds. Um, childlike or inner child and child wounds are they're deep, right? And sometimes we don't know where they came from. We don't even know we have them until we're facing something and we're just having a hard time dealing with it. And we're like, "Oh my god, where did this come from?" Right? So, you have the tools for this transformation, okay? Spirit, what are the blocks? What are the blocks that Capricorn needs to be aware of? I just had a card fly out. I'm going to get that right now. A jumper. It's the King of Cups, right? The King of Cups is about emotions, love, passion, or, well, feelings, right? Inner passion, feelings of self. You have the Ten of Swords, which is an ending, and also releasing codependency. And then you have the Chariot. The Chariot is the Emperor, and he's driving that chariot, right? His wisdom and his knowledge are the sphinxes that are guiding this movement forward. So you need to move forward. Those are what's blocking you. You're not moving forward. Fill your cup, right? Fill your cup of love. Don't worry about always filling somebody else's cup, and release those burdens, right? Heal yourself. What you don't see coming. What does Capricorn not see coming, Spirit? Especially with that blindfold on, right? The Eight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So what you don't see coming is that you're going to move forward and you're going to walk away, or you're going to move on, release this what doesn't serve you, because you're building a new foundation. You're strengthening that foundation, right? You're going to take the lead. You're going to be the authority in that, and you're going to move on and move forward. Okay? Release those things. Um, actions and advice, please, for Capricorn. Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, and Seven of Cups. So take action on those things, right? You have more than one choice with the Seven of Cups. You have plenty of choices. But this Three of Cups is about celebration as well, right? So when you choose to take action, then it's going to be a celebration. Okay, I want to clarify this Seven of Cups. What about these choices, right? Because lots of choices can be overwhelming, especially if you're blocking yourself and you're not even maybe thinking that you're in that space to even do it. Clarification on Seven of Cups, please, Spirit. High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, the High Priestess, you know, right? Your intuition. You know inside what you need to do. You've been working hard on this. This is also patterns, right? And this person's has been fighting and is still fighting, right? Looks like he's just taking a pause, but he's still guarding his wands, right? And then you have the seven of pentacles, which is about work, right? Working hard. Capricorns are very hard workers, right? And sometimes you need to work very hard on yourself. And um, someone near and dear to me is a Capricorn, and she is such a hard worker, and one of my mentors, right? And she doesn't like to show that she has vulnerabilities, but she does, right? There's a heart in there, Tin Man, right? So, but you know what you need to do to release those patterns, and it could be patterns. Maybe it's. Did you have the Seven of Wands? No, you didn't. But it could be patterns that you need to release, right? Because if you're um, if these patterns continue to, you're doing the same thing over and over, right? The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. That's not going to happen. But you know what to do. Trust yourself, right? Okay. Let's get an oracle message. This is the empathic oracle. Spirit, what is Capricorn? Need to know right now about this full moon in Scorpio, please. All right. So trust yourself, Capricorn. Trust yourself, heal those patterns, and move forward. Okay? It's a new beginning, right? With the Fool. What you don't see coming. The desert. I love this card. Okay. So the desert, people think, oh my God, it's so barren, it's dry, it's hot, right? No. Look at the other things, right? You didn't get the hangman, but I'm getting hangman energy here. See things from a different perspective. Look at the stars. You got the moon and a planet could be the sun, right? You have something going on, but you have the moon there, the full moon in Scorpio, and you have, the desert has growth, right? The desert has plants, and they're self-sufficient, right? They they don't take care of anybody else, and nobody takes care of them, right? So be okay with releasing whatever it is you need to do. Do what is best for you, right? You have the Chariot card, which is Aries. I'm sorry, which is the Emperor, and the Emperor is Aries, and that's what's best for me, right? And that's what this full moon in Scorpio is about. Is about releasing things that no longer serve me, right? Water, the flow, right? Movement. I'm gonna read the water card, but let me pull the other one. Let's see what we have. The present. Be in the present, right? Look at, you planted a seed and now it's growing, right? And you have light behind it. Or that little plant could be you, right? The light is shining on you, okay? Let's read the water card. It's a number 8, which is strength, right? It's connected to the strength card. Water is fluid. Water flows. Water is not hard to see. It is when the water is not allowed to be found or to flow that is a cincture in its energetic power begins to develop. This is the same for the empath. Water is emotions, filling up crevices and wearing down rocks. When emotions are not acknowledged, felt, and processed, they quickly gain a power that can be overwhelming to the empath. They create a different experience than originally intended, quickly becoming overwhelming. Okay? So you might be, right? You have the Nine of Swords here. You have the Eight of Swords, which is about self-imposed restrictions. Nine of Swords is about um, anxiety and overwhelm. So let that water flow, right? Let the water flow. See the opportunities in front of you and transform, right? It's a butterfly, right? Become the beautiful butterfly, Capricorn, okay? You got this. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I release new videos. And don't forget about the astrological outlook that's in the description box below. There's a link. And trust yourself, right? Heal and transform into that beautiful butterfly, Capricorn. Okay? Until next time. Bye-bye.